Good evening, good afternoon, hello, what's crack-a-lakin', my YouTube peeps, Dale here from Couch Warrior. How are we going today? Today I'm going to be talking about UFC London and the extremely early time of the morning that it starts here in New Zealand. I don't know what it is going to be like in America or all the other places, but I believe that this is one of the first cards of the year that actually starts at a reasonable time for the Europeans. So that's so awesome, cool stuff there. They'll be. Yeah, they'll be stoked for that. Too bad it's a shit card, but hey, we can't live. We can't have it always. What I'm saying. Um, but yeah, so I'll get right in here. So odds are I'm probably not going to see a lot of this because of the fact that it's going to be quite early for me. And yeah, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I might get up, rest the biscuit, and get up and have a bit of a squiz. But yeah, let's have a wee look, eh? So what do we got? We got Melissa Mullins versus Luana Carolina. So she's named after two states or something like that, or that's from what I have understand. But this is a bantamweight fight. Um, oh jeez, I don't honestly know who these two chicks are. I believe I've seen them both fight before, but it's women's MMA. It's a coin flip. Oh, alrighty, let's go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick a tug, but dog shit, you are not it. Alright, I'm going Melissa Mullins because of the way that I did that. So Melissa Mullins by 29-28 decision on that one there. Who knows? It might be an absolute scorcher and a banger, but I do not see that happening. Moving up the card for another women's fight because they can't actually get proper fights for the English, so they just get a whole heap of people that just kind of just create a character on UFC 5. So we've got Chanel Dyer versus Ravina Oliveira. I'm gonna go because I went with the British chick on the last fight. I'm gonna go for the Brazilian chick this fight, and that is going to be by, of course. I want to hear you say it, but I mean, you're not going to say it. But, well, I'd be very surprised if someone just went, no, 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 no. But we all know this. Up the card, we've got some dudes fighting. We've got Shimrock, lad. He's a lad from Liverpool, fighting old Palestine Abdul Karim Abdul Jabbar Sawadi. I'm going with Shimrock. Shimrock is just the man. He's got something. This guy, old Abdul, he's probably going to try and wrestle him and try and feint a lot of takedowns. But I think that Shimrock's going to win this. Again, I don't think he's going to knock him out or anything like that. I think this is going to be again. I don't think there's going to be a lot of finishes like for start like in this time around. Like early on, I think it's going to get progressively more finish heavy as we get on. But yeah, I think there's out of these fights, I haven't actually counted how many fights there are yet, but out of these fights, I'd say that probably 5 of them are going to be. That's actually it, but yeah, actually I'll say 5. 5 finishes. We'll see on this, but I've got Shimrock winning this one. I don't think he's. I think. I don't think this. Abdul Karim dude, he's got too many little dots in his name and stuff like that. So I think he's AI. So he might not even be real. But hey, we don't know yet. Wait until Sunday, eh? Up the card we have Louis Sutherland. This is one of the fights that I want to watch versus Brando Pericic. I guess it's Pericic. I guess that's how you say it. I guess the weird like squiggles over top of that name would be Chich or something like that. The Balkan Bear is what that was what they call him, and I believe that he is going to he's going to be way faster than Louis Sutherland, who's actually from Scotland. So the fact that his thing is saying England is actually incorrect, but that is. But I believe that he is going to be way faster than Louis Sutherland, who's actually from Scotland. So the fact that his thing is saying England is actually incorrect, but that is. But I believe that he is going to be way faster than Louis Sutherland, who's actually from Scotland. So the fact that his thing is saying England is actually incorrect, but that is No, $7.5 company, guys. $7.5 company. But yeah, I've got Brando winning this by devastating fashion, devastating 30-27 decision. Now this one will be one of the stoppages. This fight will either look sloppy as all get out, likely, or it's going to be an absolute one-sided, devastating KO fest from Brando. All right, that's my thing on that. But up the card we have Mantis Condratavicius. No, that's a C. So Titius. No, he's fighting the guy who doesn't like fighting. So I'm going for whatever the fuck this dude's name is. I'm gonna go for that guy because Antonio Tricoli fucking dropped the ball for Mackenzie Dern, and he's just a dude that plays poker that likes to that quote unquote happens to be a fighter. His words, not mine. So the fact that he's saying all that kind of stuff means that he's probably not going to go very well in this fight. But yeah, I've got Mantis. Well, yeah, this fucking peculiar looking dude there. Yeah, so I've got Mr. Lithuania taking the dub on this one, 30-27 decision or later TKOs. I don't think. No, I'm just gonna go fucking points. I'm just gonna go points. Up the card, another fight that I want to see is mainly because I want to see if he's gonna if he can back up the hype. Is Mario Pinto? My lad. So he's a London dude from Portugal, and he is. Yeah, he is a promising prospect, and I believe that he's got what it takes to take out Mr. Franco, or Franco. It's Franco, but yeah. So I've got Felipe winning this. No, I don't. I've got Mario Pinto winning this. What am I talking about? Yeah, but Mario Pinto. This one by KO. I believe. Up the card again, we've got a lot of Englishmen. We've got oh my days. Mr. Nathaniel Wood versus Lucien Keita. I'm going Lucien Keita. I believe that he was meant to fight Patricio Pitbull in France. Missed weight. Patricio didn't want to fight him, so therefore he didn't end up fighting. I believe he fought some other dude, one in not an exciting kind of fashion, but he is a good prospect nonetheless. Nathaniel Wood will drop. He'll drop him and fumble a finish, and by fumbling said finish, he will fumble the fight, and he'll lose this fight 29-28 decision to Mr. Keita. Up the card we have Mason Jones versus Axel Sola. I'm going to go Mason Jones. I think Sola's going to win, but I want Mason Jones to win because, he's a Wales. He's Wales, and it kind of rhymes with my name. But no, I think Mason Jones. Yeah, he's got some good. He's good. Nice. He's nice and well-rounded. He does. I think he is coming off a loss. I do believe he is quite journeyman spec. So that's why. I am going. I don't know, man. Fuck it. We're gonna go Solar. He's gonna go. I think he. I'm going Solar for the dub. This one. I mean, what are these dudes? They're the lightweights. Oh fuck! Oh wow! Yeah. Was the no contest the last fight that he had? I don't know. But the $7.5 company will not tell you what the reach and all that kind of stuff is. So I'm going Solar because it's his debut, and I think Mason Jones might not have what it takes to take on a dude that's going to be a a bit quicker than him, in my opinion. So we have up the card, we have Curtis Campbell versus Danny Silva. So this fight here, it's Curtis Campbell's debut. He is an English fighter, as you can probably tell by how ridiculous this dude looks. He is the first UFC fighter to get custom shorts in a debut. They are full blown pink shorts. They're Sugar Steve O'Malley shorts. That's what they are. But yeah. But I've got him. Actually, yeah. Yeah. I'm going Curtis Campbell. I believe that the hype is there. He won't lose his debut, especially in England. But yeah, man, this is a great Cage Warriors. Great Cage Warriors fight night that we're doing. Oh shit, sorry, it's UFC. Sorry, my bad. But yep, up the card we have Roman Frodzlitze versus Christian Leroy Duncan. I'm going Christian Leroy Duncan. Roman Dolidze, yeah, he's 38. He's the same age as I am. I mean, he's just not like, I know he's only lost to he's only lost to Fluffy. He's only lost to some top level dudes. But I think the downward slope, like, the Jack Hermanson downward slope of Roman Dolidze has begun. And I believe that he is going to get absolutely smoked by CLD. And and this is going to be reasonably one-sided, providing that CLD can actually, he can stuff a couple of the takedowns early. If he can't stuff the takedowns early, then Roman Dolidze will probably win a boring 29-28 decision. Moving on, we have Uwe Baranowski versus Austin Lane. I'm going Uwe Baranowski. I don't even think that Austin Lane's going to make weight. He's massive. He's like 6'7", and he's he like, if memory serves, he was weighing in at like 250 pounds or some shit in his last fight. And that's pretty massive for and that's a pretty massive drop. I mean, he hasn't fought for a wee while, so I can understand that he'd probably been leaning up before this, but I don't know, man. I don't. I think the. I think just I think Polish power is going to be there, and this is going to be a one rounder, and I believe that I'm going to say 2 rounds. It's going to be 2 rounds, and I think Ewo is going to win this by devastating TKO finish. Up the card we have, we've got 3 fights to go now, folks. We've got the feature fight of the night. We've got Michael Venom Page versus Sam Patterson. No idea why why this fight's even happening, but again, an awesome. I mean, this would be the welterweight title in a Cage Warrior fight night. I mean, this is MVP would be the welterweight champ, and Sam Patterson would be Sam Patterson would be the guy who is is the up and coming dude that's gonna spark him out. MVP by boring 30-27, like 25 strikes are gonna be thrown. Yeah, this fight's gonna suck, but it's gonna be cool at the same time, because it's gonna be old mate just managing distance, all this kind of stuff. Sam Patterson's gonna try and get in there as fast as he can. He's just not gonna be able to do. He's not going to be able to implement his plan, and I think Michael Page is going to just smoke him out. Well, not smoke him out, but 30-27 him. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. It's a so-so one for me, but yeah, I've got MVP winning this one. Up the card, this is the co-main event. We have Luke Riley Ladd versus Michael Aswell Jr. So you've got these two dudes here, right? These two dudes, hang on, these two dudes here, right? They are both unranked dudes. They're both dudes that have had, like, Luke Riley's had one fight in the UFC. Aswell Jr., probably the same, if not, it's probably his debut. Again, it's just Cage Warrior shit. Luke Riley's going to win this in devastating fashion. And I think that it's going to be, I don't even think it's going to be close. But again, it's going to be a decision. It's going to be a decision fest. So if I wasn't waking up early, if I wanted to wake up early and watch this, I'd be asleep within the hour. To be fair, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to shit on the UFC or anything like that, but this is just it's just a poorly made card. A poorly made card where they could have had way better fights up higher, shitter fights lower. They could have had the cool fight, like, top of the prelims kind of thing, and actually had it, looking pretty good. One more ranked fighter. And it would have been actually, sick as. But yeah, but anyway, I've got Luke Riley winning this, either by decision or late TKO. And the final fight and the main event, 5 rounds. Oh my god, Movsar Evloev versus Lerone Murphy. Someone's O's gonna go. To be honest with you, I don't even give a shit. I'm gonna go Movsar Evloev for this one. I believe that he is going to win a 40. He's going to win a... fuck it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to go... He's going to win a 48-47 reasonably close decision. It's going to be grapple heavy. It's going to be Lerone Murphy running around like a fucking dickhead for fucking 25 minutes. It's Movsar going to be running around or fucking scrambling, throwing a single jab and then going for a takedown. So there is a chance that Lerone Murphy catches, and this would be fucking awesome if Lerone Murphy can pull this off, and if he can like shoot a knee up the middle as Movsar's coming in with it, because he does it all the time. He did it against Arnold Allen. He's done it against Aljamain Sterling. He did it against Diego Lopez. Like every time he will go for a jab and then he will go for the takedown every time. And so and he has been caught doing that before. Like it did take Arnold Allen did catch on to it. It just took him a wee bit too long to actually catch on to it, and unfortunately didn't come away with the dub on that one. But that's all good. That's fine. That's fine. It's how we do. But yeah, so there's a chance that Lerone can catch Evloev because he has been wobbled once or twice before as well. Very briefly, it's been hurt, man. But yeah, I've got this shit fight. It's going to be Movsar's going to win this, and he's going to try and get that title fight with Volk. And I think that's going to happen. But I don't normally agree that as you guys know, I fucking hate Ali Abdelaziz. He's a dickhead. He's a dolphin. He's a slimy dude. He is a terrorist. He's literally stuck in America because he is a terrorist. He is, the FBI love him for some reason. They absolutely love this dude, but hey, it's what you get when you're an insider and all that kind of stuff. But, so very rarely I will agree with Ali Abdelaziz, but we will listen to him talk a little bit of shit with the Pound for Pound podcast, which is the podcast that Kamaru Usman and Cameron Cejudo do together, both managed by this slimy fucking meatball here. I'll move my fat ass out the way. I'll chuck myself up here, and let's listen to what old Ali has to say. And this is valid. He actually has a valid point here. So this is what he's got to say. If I was clever enough to fucking turn the sound on.
When the UFC, when they promote a fight, they need to show highlight. When you have somebody who doesn't have highlights, right? How are they going to promote the fight? And this is the problem with Movsar. He have no highlights.
He has no highlights, and that is correct. He doesn't have these highlights, and it just sucks. And and as a result, if this is close and Movsar wins, Gene Silver gets the title shot. It's as simple as that. Because they don't care about number 1 versus the champion. They don't care about number 2 or 3 being the champion. I mean, hell, Khalil Roundtree got a title shot and he was ranked 8. Dan Henderson got a title shot versus Michael Bisping. See, this is a wee bit of a history lesson for y'all. But yeah, Michael Bisping became the world middleweight champion when he sparked out Luke Rockhold, and which was a fight that he was actually losing too, by the way. So that's people do forget that. But yes, so Dan Henderson was ranked 13 when he fought Michael Bisping for the title. Just a random, they just went, we'll give you a title shot. Yeah, fuck it, why not? But yeah, so they don't care about that kind of stuff. So that's pretty obvious. And and if you go, oh, that's not fair. Well, of course it's not fucking fair. It's a $7.50 company. People forget, man. They don't give a shit. They pay their fucking fighters, $4.50, and to show, and maybe $11 if they win. They get enough money so they might be able to buy a Big Mac combo. At a stretch. But but never mind. I regress, as Sean Strickland was saying. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, and hopefully my picks are reasonably good, and and if you do decide to wake up early for the UFC, have a bloody awesome one, and hopefully it does, and hopefully you get a good amount of sleep beforehand, and if not, you'll definitely be getting some good sleep after this event. That's for sure. But yes, be sure to like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, tell your mates that I'm not too bad of a dude, and I'll catch you on the next one, Catch you then.